On the second day of Christmas, my true love said to me.
Aha! Bet you guys didn't see this one coming. Yes, we did indeed buy a Ferrari 308. Now I know this is way out of left field. Vintage Ferrari from the 70s in non-running condition that's been sitting for numerous years. This car was in fact a local car from Arizona that I bought through a friend of mine. Basically, long story short, I'll catch you guys up to speed before Chris and I head over to our buddy Alex's shop where he got it up and running and turnkey ready to go for us to pick up today. This video has been 2 years in the making. So taking it back 2 years, we were wheeling and dealing with one of our business partners in the tangible investment business. He found out that we are car guys and he's like, oh, you guys interested in like a Ferrari 308? And we're like, maybe, tell us more. He's like, yeah, I bought this from like a widow of some guy who died, I'm pretty sure. The car's been sitting for many years. It was his goal to get it running and driving again, but he just never had the time for it and he never had the right people to work on it. So it just sat in his garage and he's like, yeah, I want to get rid of it. The wife wants the space in the garage. He said he'll sell it to us for a $1,000 loss. And keep in mind, he bought this car when the market was pretty weak on these things. So let's just say we got a smoking deal on this thing, so long as the bill with Alex isn't too big. Obviously, he had to go through everything, new timing belts, all new fluids. He had to rebuild the carburetors. There's 4 on this car, quad carbed 308. Yes, this is the rarer early model with the 3-liter carbureted V8, not the fuel injected one. And to make it even better, more desirable for collectors, it is the Berlinetta model, meaning a fixed roof. It doesn't have the removable roof. It is more rare and desirable. They made very few of these cars, but there you guys go. Catch up to speed. We bought it 2 years ago. We gave it to Alex. Finally, the past few months, he's had time to work on it and he got it running again. We've been so looking forward to this day and now it is finally gonna happen. So let's head over to Alex's shop and see the 308 for the first time. Here we go. There it is. All right, let's go check it out. There she is. Oh, this has been 2 years in the making. We've never seen it all together in one piece.
Never driven it either.
Yeah.
Off on a trailer.
We heard it running once. He sent us a video, but this is the first time it's all together. And there's the man himself. All right, let's go pick it up and go for a first drive. Bam. Looks good.
Everything is done.
Bam.
Carburetors, I gotta change tomorrow. I gotta put a new filter on it because I use that one there for the time being.
Cool.
Carburetors have the new accelerator pumps. I clean up all the jets, but you know, this gas has been sitting now for long, so needs new fuel, which is just, I went to get 5 gallons.
Yeah.
I need to drive it a little bit more, but don't let it sit. Electronic ignition, new plugs. Pretty much, I went through everything. The windows, I did all the, remember the windows were all messed up?
Yeah, they wouldn't
Well,
work
the windows
and all
wouldn't
that.
go up because everything was upside down, so I had to rebuild. One motor is brand new, the other motor was I rebuilt the original one because they were a ton of money, so I returned it, but now we got everything working
Electric.
fine.
Horn works.
Completely.
Let's see if we fit. Okay.
This should reach okay.
Okay. You say you're good. Okay. I mean, not terrible, but definitely hitting my head. Dog leg. Look at this transmission, guys. Let's see how we work this thing. Headlights work?
There you go.
Oh.
Do this, and then you go down. Go beam. That's off.
Oh, so you gotta twist them
If
and
you
then.
twist them, they go down.
Okay.
That's
so,
off.
Golly, that's a heavy clutch. Holy.
Breathe it, breathe it, breathe it. You have to leave it. This doesn't have the power of the 375. Yeah. When you rev it up, go, you know, let it come on your own. Cut it, cut it.
Okay, guys. Alex is like, you gotta give it, you know, gas, you know. That's true. Oh yeah, no power steering. All right, we're off. Yeah, heavy steering. Pedal box is so tight. Oh my gosh, I hardly fit. The clutch is so heavy. Okay. Crazy. All right, first gear shift. Does it have like synchros and stuff? It's just, Oh, easy. Oh, this is wild. Oh my gosh. I've never seen pop-up headlights so popped up. On the 944, I feel like they're a little sleeker. These things stick up like crazy. I like the pops and crackles. Oh, that's smooth. That sounds so good. I see why people love the carved cars. They have a much better sound and feel to them. For the first drive in literally like 10 years. Obviously there's a lot of old fuel in there that has to get worked through. So our first stop will be to get, you know, fresh gas in it tomorrow. But not bad at all. Where are the door handles? So when we bought the car, all of the dashboard was apart. They were trying to track down some wiring issues. So Alex went through and rewired what had to be done. He took out the old garbage radio that was like causing a short. He put the dash all back together. This piece, just all the gauges are now in. I mean, he did a lot of work to it. Obviously, we still got to clean the interior. We're gonna redo these seats because they have some rips in them. Richmond Upholstery in Texas can do that. They have the factory color Ferrari leather, so that'll be nice. These floor mats kind of look aftermarket. There you go, the real ones are below still. So just needs a deep cleaning and some driving and some fresh fuel, but all right, good oil temp, good water temperature. There she is, straight out of the 70s. Dang, this is crazy. Okay, before Christian gets driving the car, we got to give a big shout out and thanks to the sponsor of today's video, the subscribe button. So if you're not yet following the channel, be sure to do that. It's free and simple. Just hit that nice juicy red button down below. And while you're at it, smash that like button because we work really hard to bring you these videos free of charge. So we hope you guys are enjoying this one so far. Flip up headlights. So also, if you're an astute 308 enthusiast, you would know that this front bumper is different. This is like, I don't even know what you call it, like the deep dish. It has a deeper chin spoiler on it. And then these lights were tucked behind this front grille. So that was probably done by somebody, I don't know, it could have been done by the factory, not sure, but it's gives it a cooler, sleek look, almost like a 288 front end. So that's pretty neat. And then it's got these gaudy wheels, I think. Yeah, G-O-T-T-I, Gauty something wheels. Those are probably worth a lot of money. Good rubber all the way around. I mean, it's pretty clean, just needs a good cleaning, and really we're off to the races. And the exhaust is different as well. Factory, these cars came equipped with a thermo reactor, basically like a early catalytic converter, and it just robbed power, like 20 horsepower drop this year when they introduced it. Whoever had this car prior obviously just cut that out and the stock muffler, I believe, and replaced it with smaller resonators or mufflers and a catless setup. So it not only sounds better, but makes more power, probably gets that 20 horsepower back. It's just got such a cool carbureted old car sound to it because obviously the fuel injected cars would sound much different. Yeah, and the clutch so heavy. This is what, twice as heavy as the Stick Mercy? Everybody's like, oh, V12 Lamborghini clutches are so heavy. No, this clutch is heavy. I feel like this must be what the Countach is like. Ever so slightly missing at the top end of the RPMs, but obviously, again guys, it's the old fuel. This is the first time this car's really been driven like this in quite a few years, so. What? Those pops. Oh, that sounds good. Oh my gosh. Just wait till we throw some fresh gas in this thing and then really start to, you know, drive it more and more and more. It's gonna run better and better and better. Wow, it has not been out on a public road. Okay, well, every single gear works. This is basically a barn find Ferrari. I probably put that in the title. Although we didn't get it out of a barn, we most certainly got it out of a dusty garage where it was sitting, you know, like I said, for a long time. So we resurrected this one. What are we saying we? This is all Alex. Literally, Alex is the man. He knows these cars inside and out. He's been working on these things for decades. He specializes in solely vintage Ferraris, and he loves these cars so much. So he was, you know, he redid so many of these switches. I mean, he went to town. Wow, this car has air conditioning? I doubt that works. But he really did an incredible job, as always. You guys remember he brought back our black Ferrari 355 that we bought with a blown engine. He did all that work swapping in the Challenge motor, and once again, he knocked it out of the park with this car. So we greatly appreciate all the effort that went into this one. He spent many months working on it. And now we'll put our final touches on it, you know, getting it all clean, redoing the seats like I said, and swapping out this wheel. I really don't like the red wheel, even though it is a Fittipaldi wheel, right? Where?
Oh,
bam, look at that.
Okay, clean. Take a look at all that stuff.
Yeah, looks great.
See, everything is soldered.
Perfectly lined up, yeah.
All redone. All I went through. I told you all the wiring was completely redone.
Good thing you know what you're doing.
Oh, thank God for that. I didn't forget.
No way, we figured Friday night, you know what? We might as well go through the quarter, and we find a Rivian. No way. That's like the first one I've ever seen on the road. Dang, what do you guys think? Should we get a Rivian? That was pretty cool. Okay, our first stop before we make it back to the garage. Oh yeah, we're getting that 100 octane race fuel. You already know. You might be saying, that's so overkill for this car, you don't need that. Well, you might be right, but then again, there's a lot of old junky gas in here from 10 years ago, so that probably has terrible octane, so I'm trying to, like, you know, balance it out a little bit, get some good fresh stuff in there. Pretty cool. It's like a magnet held in, just pops right open. Pretty trick. All right, what is 100 octane going for today? Oh, dang, would you look at that? Bargain of $4.19 for 100 octane race gas. You cannot beat that. It's cheaper than the normal stuff. Let's use our JR Garage Black Card in conjunction with the Get Upside app. We'll probably get that down to like $3. So download the app. So download Get Upside if you haven't already. Use our special invite code. It'll get you an extra 20 cents off per gallon. Probably the first time this car's ever had 100 octane in it. All right, I expect some fireballs out the back. Being catless, it can do it. Then again, we've never been behind it to check so far. Some of those pops could be fireballs. All right, the interior just needs a good cleaning, and the new seats, which Richmond Upholstery said they can take care of, and then the interior will be pretty dialed in. Maybe swap out the steering wheel. I don't know. All right. Yeah, what do you guys think? Christian says to leave the steering wheel because it's cool Fittipaldi, like original, upgrade, whatever. I think swap it out for an original. This is so 70s and 80s. Bam, iconic. That is epic. The amount of attention we are getting in this car. Literally, we went to go pick up a pizza, and what? 3 or 4 people took pictures of the car while we were just watching. You never see these on the road. Super rare find, especially one like this.
Yeah, I've never seen another 308 quite like this. And so is this a dealer factory endorsed kind of upgrade, or is this totally aftermarket? Why haven't we seen more of these?
Yeah, guys, comment down below if you know these early Ferraris. Is it factory, or did somebody go to aftermarket town and make it look a lot cooler? It'd be cool to know. Yeah, these do have, I think they're an upgraded mirror. These are worth a lot of money. By the way, it was completely off when we were driving. It probably needs to be like there or something.
Spoiler?
Yeah, the spoiler too. This is a really good upgrade. This is worth like $1,000, I'm pretty sure, if we took it off. Yeah, it really just needs a deep cleaning and then some hard driving. It needs an Italian tune-up, Alex said. He just said drive it and drive it hard and often. You got to get these carbs all cleaned up, all the valves and all the carbon deposits in the, you know, depths of the engine. Just run it hard, he says. So let's do that. That'll never get old. Carved V8 Italian Ferrari engine, come on. And to think these cars were once like what, 30, remember they were in our era of like 30 grand 308 Ferraris.
Definitely.
Remember that on Craigslist?
Not anymore?
Heck no, you can't get any Ferrari 308. The cheapest one would be like a 1981 308i that make like 200 horsepower. Those are kind of the dogs of the lineup. And even those, I think are like 50 grand. So gone are the days of super cheap 308s. And this, of course, being the carbureted one, is the one to get, and the Berlinetta. This is it.
So now what's the cheapest Ferrari?
Mondial. The junky Mondial, yeah.
Has always been.
Yeah, nobody likes the Mondials. I think they're kind of cool. You can't beat the pops.
Right at home with the other Italians, the FF, Maserati, Ducati, and 355.